What's going on YouTube? What's going on? Mad Scientist X7. I'm back with you with another deck profile. For some strange reason, I got a Kuriboh deck in my head. I did it earlier this morning, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a Kuriboh deck. And the way I did it was Kuriboh with Chronomolies because I just love Chronomolies. And I decided, hey, a Kuriboh Chronomoly deck would seem like fun. By the way, I had decided that I watched Brain Freezers, and Galactic Gods deck profile on Dark Scorpion. So like, that'd be kind of cool. I haven't did a Dark Scorpion deck in a while. Last one I did was a Lightsworn Dark Scorpion deck. So just because I saw them do it, I'm gonna try it. Give them shout outs. But this Kuriboh deck caught my attention first, and it's been pretty good so far. It works. It works pretty well. Of course, Chronomolies are a good archetype. But here's the deck right here. Two Winged Kuribohs, level 10. If you don't know what it does, cannot be normal summoner set, must be special summoner with transition wings, cannot be special summoned by other ways. During your opponent's battle phase, you can tribute this face-up card, destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls, and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the combined ritual attack of those destroyed monsters. Now, if you get this off, which I did get it off, and you can get it pretty easily in this deck, honestly, truthfully. But the thing is that your opponent got to activate, got to try attack under battle phase. That's the problem. But anyway, if not, basically you just sit there and your opponents are scared to attack, especially if they got low life points. That's cool, like a wall monster. One Blacklisted Soldier, two Chaos Sorcerers, one Chronomoly Soul Monolith, three Chronomoly Moys, three Nebra Disc, three Crystal Bones, three Crystal Skulls, three Gordius Unite, three Kuribohs. I got, well, if I'm gonna do it that way, anyway, I got three regular Kuribohs. Of course, if you don't know what it means, in your opponent's battle phase, you can discard this card and reduce the battle damage you take from one of your opponent's attacking monsters to 0. Cool. Three Winged Kuribohs. You're gonna need this for the Winged Kuriboh level 10. Three Rainbow Kuribohs. You already know what that does. Beautiful. Hand trap and a grave to stop attacks. One Gorganic Gargoyle. If you summon a rock type monster, you can special summon this from your hand, and that's because you're going to do the Gorganic Guardian Xyz. One Rank Up Magic Numeran Force. Three Flute of Summoning Kuribohs. So three Flute of Summoning Kuribohs. It's pretty cool. You got one Kuriboh, Winged Kuriboh from your deck to your hand. Special summon one Kuriboh, one Winged Kuriboh from your deck. So that's pretty good. Two Transcendent Wings, of course, for this, because you might have one in your hand, or for some reason you might have to discard one. For some reason, your Winged Kuriboh. So unfortunately, it does not get something from your graveyard. One Multiply, because hey, this is a Kuriboh deck, and you got to have Multiply in it. Two Chronomoly City Babylons. Now, here we go. One number 54 Lionheart. One number 39 Utopia Roots. Three Gorganic Guardians. One Livia the Sea Dragon. One Chronomoly Crystal Chronot. Two Chronomoly Fork Yucks. One Silent Honors Arknight, of course. You gotta have them almost in every one of these decks these days. One Chronomoly Macumek. One Silent Honors, Dark Silent Honors Night. One number 6 Chronomoly Atlantis. One Gaia Dragon, the Thunder Charger. And one number C6 Chronomoly Chaos Atlantis. And then, I found these weird cards. Nothing to do with the Kuriboh deck, but I just got it down here because it's happening looking up the name Numeran. And Numeran Irat Testudo Irat Numen. Neither player can special summon monsters with 1800 or more attack. Why are we not using these more? And one Numeran Irat Testudo was a level 5. Needle pack, especially some monsters with 1800 or less attack. There's a deck that can be used with this for some reason. I feel it in my bones. Anyway, um, nothing to do with the Kuriboh deck, but interesting. Really, and it's Aqua in the water, level 1. I'm gonna start using this deck a lot more. Anyway, so this concludes this uh, particular deck profile, and I just call it Kuriboh Time. Kuriboh Time. Here's the replay. Our first replay versus Cyber Dragons, or not. I'm sorry, Destiny Hero something kind of. Let's see what happens. I mean, I already know what happens, but Gorgonic Guardian is always one of the best. It's always. I mean, yeah. I thought this was a cyber deck. I was really facing kind of Destiny Hero deck. Oh, okay. Destiny Hero Neo's kind of deck. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. Like a mech. Still haven't learned how to get the best out of this card. The best way is to have a Gorgonic Guardian. The opponent has a monster on the field. You reduce, cause damage, use it, activate this effect, and destroy. Or increase your attack, I should say. So, I mean, even with this deck, I got one card that protects me from any kind of damage just in case something happens. Another card I can put on the field to stop any further battle damage. So this deck it runs pretty consistently. I have to give it its props. I mean, it's Kuriboh. And of course, he got two chain materials. He's playing some real nasty stuff. Now I give my props to my opponent. He could have rage quit, but instead he just want to see what this deck does. Topia Roots. Cool. All right. Next replay. Next replay is versus Shinra's. Shinra's a pretty strong deck. The fact that I think it won mostly because the opponent basically um, wasn't milling all the right cards or excavating the right cards when he had a chance to. So uh, just luck of the draw on this deck, I guess. That's the one thing about Shinra's. You can have too many. You have too many other cards besides Shinra's and cause yourself damage, but then you have not enough or too many Shinras and cause yourself damage. So it's a balance. It's a good deck though. So in my hand, one Gordy's Unite, Kuriboh's. He got a full spread. Plus he got Armory Arm. Now he's about to hit me, and that's what Kuriboh's for. Even though Armor Arm still gets the effect off with a damage in the back. about Guardian. Thing about Gargani Guardian is you only got two materials for that. I really need to start adding cards to my decks when I run this that add more materials. Now here, I was trying to stop him, but for some reason, before he even went to the battle phase, I was trying my best to negate, but I couldn't negate beforehand. That sucked. Waste resources. Now I gotta do another one. It was another misplay on my part. Sylvan Waterfall Ride. So many Sylvans. Oh no. Well, I'm sorry, YouTube. I didn't recognize it was an error. It was playing just fine earlier. Now I got an error on what you call it. So, anyway, it does that sometimes. And sometimes I just wipe and rewrite the whole video, but I'll just leave it alone like it is. Um, I win. I win at the end of the game and everything. Sorry about that. All right, I'm done. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe.